Nick Thompson Swisher is an American professional baseball outfielder and first baseman for the Atlanta Braves of Major League Baseball. Swisher is a switch hitter who throws left-handed. He has also played in MLB for the Oakland Athletics, Chicago White Sox, New York Yankees, and Cleveland Indians. He won the 2009 World Series with the Yankees and was an All-Star in 2010. Swisher is the son of former MLB catcher Steve Swisher, who played for various National League Baseball clubs in the 1970s and 1980s. Swisher was born in Columbus, Ohio, but grew up in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Before his professional career, Swisher played college baseball for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Drafted by the A's in the 2002 MLB Draft, Swisher made his MLB debut with the Athletics in 2004, and played for the team through 2007. After spending 1 year with the White Sox in 2008, the Yankees acquired him prior to the start of the 2009 campaign. He played in New York for 4 years before signing with the Cleveland Indians prior to the 2013 season. Early life: Nick Swisher is the son of Steve Swisher, a former major leaguer of German descent, and an Italian mother, Lillian Marie Malizia, whose grandfather immigrated to the Buffalo area from the town of Oliveri, in Sicily. Swisher's parents divorced when he was 11 years old. He then went to live with his grandparents in Parkersburg, West Virginia, who raised him during his teenage years. Amateur career: Swisher was a two-sport star at Parkersburg High School in football and baseball as well as a letterman in basketball. As a strong safety he was recruited by several Division I-A football programs, including University of Notre Dame, but chose to pursue baseball. Undrafted in the Major League Baseball draft out of high school, Swisher enrolled at Ohio State University, as that school and Ohio University were the only colleges to recruit him for baseball. Playing for the Ohio State Buckeyes baseball team in the Big Ten Conference, Swisher was named Big Ten Freshman of the Year in 2000, after hitting .299 with 10 home runs and 48 runs batted in. He was an All-Big Ten selection as a first baseman as a sophomore in 2001, after hitting .322 with 56 RBI and a league-leading 15 home runs. He earned All-Big Ten honors as an outfielder in 2002, after batting .348 with 10 home runs and 52 RBI. Professional career =draft=. Swisher was selected by the Oakland Athletics with the Boston Red Sox first-round pick in 2002 as compensation for the loss of free agent Johnny Damon. Swisher, and the Athletics' 2002 draft, are heavily featured in Michael Lewis' 2003 book Moneyball. In a book whose key theme is the gulf between orthodox baseball thinking and the new sabermetric-influenced system being implemented by Billy Beane, Swisher was notable as one of the few examples of a player who traditional scouts and Beane could agree upon. Minor league career: Swisher made his professional debut with the Vancouver Canadians of the Class A short-season Northwest League in 2002, before he was promoted to the Visalia Oaks of the Class A Advanced California League. Swisher started the 2003 season with the Modesto A's, Oakland's new California League affiliate, where he batted .296 in 51 games before receiving a promotion to the Midland Rockhounds of the Class AA Texas League in June. He batted .230 in 76 games for Midland to finish the season, and then played in the Arizona Fall League for the Mesa Desert Dogs. Swisher played for the Sacramento River Cats of the Class AAA Pacific Coast League for the 2004 season. That season, he led all minor league baseball players with 103 walks. Major league career: Oakland Athletics. Swisher made his MLB debut in 2004 for the Athletics, playing in 20 games. Retaining his rookie status for 2005, Swisher hit 21 home runs and recorded 74 RBI in 131 games for the 2005 Athletics. He finished 6th in the American League Rookie of the Year voting. Teammate Houston Street won the award, while fellow 2002 Oakland draftee Joe Blanton finished 7th. Following his rookie season, Swisher improved in most offensive categories. During the 2006 regular season, Swisher compiled a .254 batting average with 35 home runs. He also improved his on-base percentage by raising it to .372, as well as boosting his slugging percentage to .493. Swisher finished second for the team in on-base plus slugging behind the veteran slugger Frank Thomas. Swisher spent about half of his playing time in left field, and the other half at first base. The Oakland A's lacked both Dan Johnson and Erubiel Durazo for a large portion of the 2006 season, leaving room for Swisher to move back into his preferred position on a temporary basis. During the season, Swisher had a column for ESPN.com about his various baseball experiences called Sophomore Year. This included multiple articles that pertained to his early MLB playing experiences, as well as the MLB Draft of 2002. Swisher made his postseason debut as the Oakland A's took on the Minnesota Twins in the 2006 ALDS. Swisher got 3 hits and an RBI during the series as the Oakland A's performed a 3-game sweep against the Twins to advance to the ALCS. During the 2006 ALCS versus the Detroit Tigers, Swisher had a .100 batting average with 1 hit. The Oakland A's would eventually lose the ALCS to the Tigers in just 4 games. Swisher has also exemplified a good amount of durability in contrast to his teammates who have spent a large portion of time on the disabled list. On September 16, 2007, Swisher initiated a brawl when he charged the mound after getting hit by a pitch from Texas Rangers pitcher Vicente Padilla. Earlier in the plate appearance, Padilla threw 2 inside pitches with the apparent intention of hitting Swisher. Both players were ejected following the brawl. Chicago White Sox. Swisher was traded on January 3, 2008 to the Chicago White Sox for minor leaguers Ryan Sweeney, Gio Gonzalez, and Faustino de los Santos as part of what Athletics general manager Billy Beane termed a rebuilding effort. While Swisher quickly established himself as a fan favorite on his new team, he struggled offensively, batting just .219 through the season, though he improved his home run total from 22 in 2007 to 24 in 2008. He also led the majors in pitches per plate appearance, with 4.51. Because of his poor offensive play, White Sox manager Ozzie Gillick benched Swisher for most of September, saying publicly that "I have to put the best lineup out there to win the game. To me, the best lineup right now is without." Swisher finished the 2008 regular season with a .219 batting average, 24 home runs, and 69 RBI. Despite his career-low stats in the regular season, Swisher was included in the postseason roster for the White Sox. During the 2008 ALDS against the Tampa Bay Rays, Swisher had a hit and 2 walks. The White Sox would eventually lose the division series against the Rays in 4 games. New York Yankees. On November 13, 2008, Swisher and minor league pitcher Kainko Teixeira were traded to the New York Yankees for utility man Wilson Betemit and minor league pitchers Jeffrey Marquez and Joni Noa plus or minuses. Swisher was acquired to be the Yankees' starting first baseman. However, the Yankees signed Mark Teixeira later in the offseason, who took the starting role. At the end of spring training, manager Joe Girardi announced that Xavier Neddy would be starting in right field while Swisher would be a bench player. Due to the perceived logjam, many teams reportedly pursued Swisher, but the Yankees opted to keep him as a reserve outfielder and first baseman. On April 9, 2009 against the Baltimore Orioles, Swisher was started for the first time as a Yankee in right field, replacing Xavier Neddy who was playing DH to give Hideki Matsui a rest. Swisher capitalized on this opportunity and had a great game, going 3 for 5 with a home run and tying his career high of 5 RBIs. Just 5 days later, Swisher became the starting right fielder after Neddy went on the injured reserve list due to an elbow injury. On April 13, 2009, in a game against the Tampa Bay Rays, Swisher pitched 1 inning in relief, allowing 1 hit and 1 walk before retiring the next 3 batters in a row, including a strikeout against Gabby Kapler in his first pitching appearance in the major leagues. He was the first Yankee position player to pitch since Wade Boggs in 1997 and the first Yankee to homer and pitch in the same game since Lindy McDaniel did it in Detroit on September 28, 1972. Swisher hit his first postseason home run in the 2009 World Series, He got his first championship title as the Yankees eventually won the World Series against the Philadelphia Phillies in 6 games. Due to a .128 batting average in the 2009 postseason, Swisher worked with hitting coach Kevin Long to reinvent his swing for the 2010 season. Swisher was a contestant in the 2010 All-Star Final vote from July 4 to 8. Swisher lobbied for the post with a promotion commercial of him with a surfboard to indicate that he would be surfing in Southern California since the game was to be hosted by the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. In what was to that date the closest vote in final vote history, he won the final place on the AL roster ahead of Red Sox first baseman Kevin Youkilis. Additionally, Swisher participated in the Home Run Derby. Swisher finished the season with a career-high .288 batting average and 29 home runs. Although Swisher was usually hitting in the bottom third of the lineup, he was moved into the number 2 slot in the lineup after Nick Johnson went down with an injury and served as a buffer for the middle of the Yankees lineup. In 2011, Swisher was moved down in the lineup to allow Curtis Granderson to hit second behind Derek Jeter and spent the majority of the season hitting 6th behind Robinson Cano cubed. His fielding percentage ranked second among All-American League right fielders with a .996 behind Baltimore's Nick Markakis. Although Swisher's totals dipped a bit from his 2010 career year, he still managed to hit .260 and was one of 4 Yankees with at least 20 home runs and finished 4th on the team with 85 RBIs. During the Bleacher Creatures roll call at the top of the first inning, Swisher is known to come to attention and salute the bleachers. On November 9, 2012, Swisher declined a $13.3 million one-year qualifying offer from the Yankees, making him a free agent. Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the Yankees will receive a compensatory pick because the Indians signed Swisher, but it will not be the Indians' pick. Cleveland, in turn, will surrender its highest pick outside of the top 10, but that pick will simply disappear. It will not go to the Yankees. Cleveland Indians. On December 23, 2012, Swisher agreed to a 4-year, $56 million contract with the Cleveland Indians. The contract reportedly includes a 5th-year vesting option worth $14 million, making the total contract worth $70 million. The deal became official on January 3, 2013. He soon called a section of the stadium Brujillo. The 2014 season marked a difficult one for Swisher, as injuries had caused him to post career lows in batting average, games played and home runs. On June 19, 2014, after going 0-4 at the plate, striking out 3 times, Swisher hit a walk-off grand slam against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, propelling the Indians to a 5-3 win in 10 innings. The Indians were down to their last strike when he did that. On August 20, the Indians announced that Swisher would have arthroscopic surgery on both of his knees, ending his season. Swisher began the 2015 season on the 15-day disabled list due to still recovering from surgery on both knees. On May 5, Swisher was activated from the disabled list and played almost exclusively at DH for Cleveland before he was placed on the 15-day disabled list with left knee inflammation on June 14. Atlanta Braves. On August 7, 2015, the Indians traded Swisher and Michael Bourne with cash considerations to the Atlanta Braves for Chris Johnson. Personal life. Family members. Swisher's father, Steve Swisher, played 509 games in the major leagues with the Chicago Cubs, St. Louis Cardinals, and San Diego Padres from 1974 through 1982. Swisher was very close to his paternal grandmother, Betty Lorraine Swisher, who raised him after his parents' divorce. She died from brain cancer in 2005, and he has a memorial tattoo in her honor on his chest. Swisher routinely looks up to the sky to honor his parents and grandparents. He also touches his lips and points to the sky in his grandmother's honor after he gets a hit, as well as inking her initials on the bottom of his bat's knobs and kissing the letters when he comes to home plate. To honor her further, he let his hair grow for 11 months and donated it to Pantone Beautiful Lengths, a program that creates free wigs for cancer patients. On May 19, 2007, he cut his hair with assistance from his father. His website, nickswisher.net, is also dedicated to his grandmother. After his grandfather, Don, died in November 2008, Swisher began adding his initials to his bats as well. He later stated that he planned on getting another tattoo on his back in the same style as his existing one after the 2009 season to honor his grandfather. Marriage. In August 2009, people reported that Swisher was dating actress Joanna Garca. Swisher and Garca became engaged in May 2010, and married on December 11, 2010, at the Breakers Hotel and Resort in Palm Beach, Florida. The couple has one daughter, Emerson J. Swisher, born on May 21, 2013. In 2011, Swisher guest-starred as himself on 2 episodes of his wife's sitcom, Better With You. The first episode aired February 16 and the second aired February 23. He also appeared in the episode Perfect Week of How I Met Your Mother, which aired in February 2010. Charity album. Swisher released a children's music album titled Believe on August 9, 2011. A percentage of the proceeds will be donated to Swisher's Wishes, a charity started by Swisher for children who are facing health crises. The 12-song album features guest appearances from Bernie Williams and Barry Zito. All of the songs recorded on the album are cover songs that were selected by Swisher. The album peaked at number 3 on the chart of iTunes Children's Albums. See also, List of second-generation Major League Baseball players, List of top 300 Major League Baseball home run hitters. Notes. References. External links, nickswisher.net, Baseball Almanac, Nick Swisher on Twitter, career statistics and player information from MLB, or ESPN, or Baseball Reference, or Fangraphs, or the Baseball Cube, or Baseball Reference.